I think the advantages of working in motion design over other design areas is the fact there's so many opportunities of work within the industry. I think the media industry at the moment is in need of more and more digitally rich content, and a course like motion design definitely caters for that. While I was on the course, I had the opportunity to work on loads of different areas, so when I first started I didn't have to specialise within one area, just 3D, just After Effects. I could do some illustrative stuff, and then do some camera work. I could go out and film little bits of footage, and then later on I could think, right, I want to do more 3D, and then specialise at a later date.
I've never really done any animation prior to this course. Actually, I've pretty much done no animation whatsoever. But that doesn't matter, because when you're on the course, you start off slow and you progress, you really do. The course has been amazing. The people here are amazing, the work is amazing, and you just get a sort of feel of welcome when you're in this course, and a sense of freedom when you're doing the work.
I chose to do motion design here at Stockport. I was going to look at advertising. I did a lot of photography work. Motion design is going to allow me to be able to do a lot with moving image and incorporate sound, so you can get a lot more out of it. Also as well, we're quite a small group, so rather than being in a group of like 100, you get more attention off the tutors. I had no experience with film or anything like that at all, and already I've been able to get a good knowledge on how to do things.
I think the sort of one-to-one tuition really helped me, and 3D was only just becoming mainstream when I was on the course, and I really wanted to learn that for my final project. So the sort of extra one-to-one tuition really helped sort of develop my skills before I went into the real world and tried to make some money out of this.
Because you are in such a small group, you have a lot more time and support from the tutors, but also from fellow classmates. It isn't like a bigger uni where you might be a group of 100 people and you don't see each other that often, whereas it's a smaller group, so you can get more help off from fellow classmates. Yeah, we were given the opportunity to enter national competitions, and fortunately enough we actually won the YCM competition the year we entered, and kind of a good opportunity as well, because it's kind of different to a project that you would do supplied by a teacher. Kind of quite interesting dynamic when doing it.
Yeah, it was good, because the course sort of propelled us into sort of the real world when we were studying. We went for portfolio visits to show our work to different sort of people, our directors and producers around Manchester and London. So it sort of built us up to get ready.
Well, as part of the course, I spent a fair bit of time actually approaching other practitioners, which is quite nice. Not being part of a giant group meant that we were a little bit more visible when we were contacting people, so I spent a little bit of time down in Shoreditch going door to door on a couple of agencies, and they were really good at doing stuff like portfolio crits and kind of work assessments, that kind of thing. And I think you probably wouldn't get that as part of a massive group. You would overwhelm practitioners.
Being able to work with the staff was great. The amount of involvement that the tutors had in what we were doing was brilliant. It wasn't just a day-to-day running of the course. It was, if we needed help or advice on particular things, we'd stay there until we worked it out. It was a great atmosphere to it. Since leaving the course, a lot of us and the tutors meet up quite regularly. We go to a lot of meet-up events where we get to talk to people within the industry, and one thing that they say when you're asked where you studied, you say Stockport, and they know it by reputation. They know it's a good course, they know the standard that's coming out.